Hey there, Yogi. Welcome to day 28 of the 30-day yoga challenge. My name's Crystal Gray. If you're new to the challenge, please feel free to do any videos that resonate with you for the day or start from day 1 and move all the way to day 30. All right, so today's pose of the day is Pigeon Pose or Ekapada Rajakapotasana. I love this pose because it's a great hip stretch and glute stretch, and a lot of times it really helps people to feel like they're releasing some old emotions. So don't worry if you do get a little bit emotional in this pose, it's totally normal. The affirmation of the day is I have faith in the universe. We'll use this affirmation to bring balance to the crown chakra. The crown chakra is called sahasrara in Sanskrit, and it's the top chakra. It's the 7th one, and a lot of times different things that you can do for this chakra. The best things I think are shavasana as well as meditation. We'll utilize a mudra today for the crown chakra that'll help bring even more balance. That'll be towards the end of the practice. And also just really focusing on your connection to spirit and doing things that help you feel connected to God or feel connected to something greater than yourself. I hope you enjoy this practice today and have a great day. Namaste. For today's practice, you'll want to grab 2 blocks or something similar that you can use for support. Start up at the front of your mat in Tadasana, standing mountain pose. Ground down into all 4 corners of the feet. Bring the big toes together to touch or separate the feet a couple inches. Have a neutral pelvis. Lift the rib cage and reach the back of the crown of the head up towards the sky. And breathe here in through the nose and out through the nose. On your inhale, you can think, I have faith. Exhale in the universe. Inhale, I have faith. Exhale in the universe. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Palms touch. Exhale, fold. Tip the pelvis, let the head hang. Inhale, come halfway up to your monkey pose, flat back. Bend the knees, plant the hands, exhale, step back to plank, top of a push-up. Inhale, push forward, knees down. Exhale, lower down, squeeze the elbows in. Uncurl the toes. Inhale, chest forward and up, pushing into the knuckles. Cobra. Exhale, lower down. Curl the toes under. Inhale, push up in a straight line to plank or modified plank. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathe here, in through the nose and out through the nose, or in through the nose, out through the mouth as needed. Roll the shoulders away from each other and the forearms in. And draw the low ribs in slightly so you're not arching the back. And bend the knees and tilt the pelvis forward if you have the tendency to round the back. Inhale, I have faith. Exhale in the universe. Walk the feet forward a little bit. Big toes can touch, bend the knees. Inhale, look forward. At the end of the exhale, walk or lightly float to the front of the mat. Back to your Tadasana feet. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, fold. Push down, look out. Inhale, rise all the way up. Palms touch overhead. Exhale, bring the arms down by the sides. And breathe. I have faith in the universe. Use your Ujjayi breath if you haven't started that yet. Valving the back of the throat. So heating up the body with these sun salutations. We'll do one more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up to monkey. Bend the knees, exhale, step back to plank. Inhale, push forward. Knees down, exhale, lower. Uncurl the toes. Inhale, chest forward and up, cobra. Exhale, down. Curl the toes under. Inhale, push up in a straight line. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Can walk the dog here, bending and straightening the alternate legs, pushing the heels down towards the ground. I have faith in the universe. And walk or float to the front of the mat. Inhale, monkey. Flat back. Exhale, fold. Push down, look out. Inhale, come up with a flat back, palms touch. Exhale, arms by the sides. And breathe here. Lengthen the spine, draw the lower belly gently in and up, bringing the breath up. On your exhale, soften the outer body, let go of any tension. I have faith in the universe. All right, grab your blocks. Now we'll take a wide stance and place both blocks to the right side of the mat. Take a wide stance, turn the toes in slightly, outside edges of the feet parallel, hands to the hips. Big shoulder roll, inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Feel free to bend the knees, hands on the ground or the shins. Inhale, lengthen like a monkey pose. Exhale, fold. Let the head hang loose, keep the shoulders plugged in. Now inhale, come back to your monkey. Exhale, start to walk towards the right foot, turning your right foot out and lifting the back heel, coming into a lunge here with the hands on the blocks. Scoot the back foot back so the heel's right above the toes. Push the heel back and knee forward. Feeling a stretch here in the back hip flexor. And then just straighten the front leg a little bit. You can lift the front toes. You don't have to straighten the leg all the way, just to feel a little bit of sensation getting into the pelvis. Bend. Straighten or bring towards straight. Bend. Good. Now slowly walk to the other side. Bring your blocks. Turn the left foot out. Push the back heel back, front knee forward. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hips back, lift the toes. Inhale, bend. Exhale, bring the hips back. One more, inhale, bend. Exhale, hips back. And bend. Now walk back to center, turn the toes in again. Have the hands on the blocks. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, fold. Okay, now walk your blocks back over to the right side. I'm gonna turn around. Sorry, my booty's gonna be too for a second, but you'll understand why in a moment. All right, so now walk your hands over to the right foot. Turn the right foot out. Now bring the back knee down. Feeling a stretch again or some warming in the back hip flexor. Draw the chest forward and up. Now bring the hands inside of the right foot, walk the right foot over to the right. Turn the toes out a little bit, knee points in the same direction as the toes, stays right on top of the ankle. Now if you have your blocks, you can come down maybe onto the forearms if that feels okay. Just be careful, they will move. Getting a little bit more now into the right leg, into the hip. Okay, and come back up. Walk the hands, have the hands on either side of the right foot again, lift the back knee. Okay, now we're gonna get a little bit tricky here. Move the blocks off to the side, bring the back knee in a little bit and down. Now what we'll do is come to seated and cross this right foot over the left leg. Both sitting bones on the mat. If you can't do that, just sit on a block, that's fine. Right knee's pointing up, pull the belly kind of over the right leg if needed, right hand behind. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist. Now, place both knees so that they're more stacked. Again, you need both sitting bones on the ground. If that's not possible, please sit on a block. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tilt the pelvis forward to where you need to go to feel sensation. I don't need to feel much. So this is part of cow face pose. This is just the legs. Getting into the hips, the glutes. All right, rise up. Now, start to plant your right foot Come back up to your wide leg. Grab your blocks, walk over to the left. Bring the back knee down. Hold here, draw the chest forward and up. Then blocks both inside of the left foot. Turn the left foot out a little bit, knees directly on top of the ankle, pointing in the same direction as the toes. Relax the face and the jaw. This is lizard pose. Prepping the body for pigeon. Okay, now move the blocks out a little bit. Bring the back knee in. Now cross the left foot over the right knee. Sit down. Okay, again, sit on a block if needed. Now we'll twist to the left. So bring your left hand behind. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Okay, now stack the knees as much as you can comfortably, both sitting bones even. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tilt. Now if you need to have the hands behind and just pushing a little bit, that's fine. I don't need to go far to feel sensation, so don't feel like you have to go super far. Just try to relax. Try to let the glutes and the hips relax and release. I have faith in the universe. Okay, lift back up. Start to come back to your forward fold. I'll turn around now so my booty's not in your face anymore. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. So letting the energy from the root chakra and those lower chakras come all the way up towards the crown. Breathe here. Bend the knees if needed or place your hands on the blocks. Now slowly come up. All right, now start to heel toe your feet in and just come down onto the hands and knees. Not super graceful, I know. I'm going to show you pigeon actually from the front so that you can see a little bit different from how I did it last time. So what I'd like you to do is come into a downward facing dog. Now bring your right knee to the outside of the right wrist, to the outside. You'll swing the foot over to the left side of the mat. Okay, so right knee to the outside of the right wrist, foot swings towards the opposite side of the mat. Sometimes people think the shin has to be parallel to the front of the mat. It does not have to be. Now, if you want to feel more sensation in the right hip, instead of grabbing the foot and yanking it up, curl the back toes under and walk the back knee back a little bit. Uncurl the back toes and point the toes straight back. You can do this with the back toes curled under. I just prefer it this way. Now you can stay here or come on two blocks with your forearms or all the way down on the ground. Keep the hips square, keep the shoulders square, try not to dump off to the side, and always feel free to put a block under your right glute if it's lifted up pretty high. If it feels good, you can lay all the way down onto the mat, okay? Just go to where you feel sensation as usual. The back leg should be parallel to the long side of the mat also. I have faith in the universe. Take some cleansing breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Some people believe that we store a lot of tightness and tension and even trauma in the hips. So feel free to let that go with an exhale, maybe even a sigh. Sometimes people cry in this pose, as well as others, but this is one of the most common ones. It's not a bad thing. Just means that you're releasing, and you don't need to know what you're releasing. Just allow it to happen. All right, now other side. So move your blocks out of the way. Come back to your down dog and just walk it out. Shift your hips side to side. Good. Now bend the knee. Bring the left knee to the outside of the left wrist. Swing the foot over to the other side of the mat. Don't grab the foot and yank it up. That can really hurt the knee. You have to be careful. If you have knee injury and this doesn't feel good, then just do easy seated pose, forward fold. Okay, so again, if you need to feel more of a stretch, curl the back toes under and walk your back foot back. Square the hips. Make sure you're not dumping off to the side. And again, just come down to where it feels good for you. One side might be way different than the other. If one side's way tighter than the other, then maybe you just hold that side a little bit longer. Make sure you're not having any strain in your neck, so just let your head relax. Or if you can go onto the elbows on the ground, you could bring your forehead onto a block. It's a little bit more calming, I find, whenever you can bring the forehead to something. I have faith in the universe. Take some cleansing breaths. Good. Make your way back to downward facing dog. So usually this pose is called Eka Pada Rajakapotasana. And then slowly make your way back to your downward facing dog. Walk it out. Shift your hips. And come down to the hands and knees and swing your feet around. All right, come to easy seated pose. Please set yourself up if your pelvis is having trouble staying neutral. All right, now let's move into our mudra. This is a crown chakra mudra. So what you can do is just bring all of your hands together, and we'll interlace all the fingers with the right finger going in front. Now take your ring fingers and point those up. So the ring fingers are the only ones pointed up, and then the right thumb is crossed over. All of the right fingers are crossed over first. And then just place it down into your lap. Relax the shoulders. Just have those ring fingers pointing out or down, and close your eyes. Start to breathe now a little bit more into the belly, expanding in a little bit more. Deep breaths. And bring your internal gaze to the crown of the head, the crown chakra, sahasrara. And see a white or indigo light, whatever makes more sense to you. See it starting at the crown of the head. See it there. And then start to see that light getting bigger and bigger, just coming all the way down the body. Crown chakra is your connection to the universe, to source, to something greater than you. So just let it all come down over the entire body, protecting your body, your energetic body. Filling your aura with this white or violet light. Relax the face. Good. Now just undo your mudra, push it down into the earth. Circle your hands around into center. So it might be a great idea to lay back on your back and do a shavasana for 5 or more minutes, but we'll close our time together with one Om. Take a deep breath in. And bow your head, bring your thumbs from your heart center up to your third eye. Acknowledging the energy that's within you, around you, connects us all together and never goes away. That energy within me acknowledges that energy within you, and I thank you so, so much for letting me guide you through this practice and this 30-day challenge. Namaste.